The first Vivo Y31 that was released back in 2015 has come a long way since then. For 2021, the company is refreshing the model and promises an attractive design, capable cameras, and all-day performance. Hey guys, Vika here, and you're with the Modern Creatures. Welcome back to another video. Last week we showed you the unboxing of the Y31, which if you haven't seen yet, you can still catch right here. But don't forget to come back because today we're gonna go in-depth with this review. But before we start, if you guys like our videos, if you like the content we produce, help us grow this channel by subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you can get notified when we upload new videos. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get on with this review. One of the main features that Vivo is proud of is the Y31's design. It comes in a slim form factor, making it easy to hold and looks very elegant with its back panel. There are two available colors for this year's Y31, Ocean Blue and Racing Black, which is what we've got right here. As you can see, it really wants to be noticed with its glossy finish, and if you look closely, you'll see a 3D effect to it that kind of gives the impression of depth. It also has this gradient color going on from black to dark gray, which I really like and makes the phone stand out while using it. But if you do decide to use this without a case on, be warned, it is a glossy finish, meaning naturally it's a fingerprint magnet. I mean, look at that. Can you see that? Okay. And on the upper left is the camera module, headlined by the 48 megapixel AI camera, but more on those later. The right side houses the volume rocker together with a power and lock button. This button also doubles as a fingerprint sensor, so you could also wake the phone and unlock it in one go. There's nothing to see on the left side, but up top we have a pinhole mic for noise cancellation and a triple slot SIM tray that can accommodate an additional micro SD card. Finally, at the bottom, we see a 3.5mm audio jack, USB-C port, and a single speaker grill. The Y31 sports a 6.58-inch Full HD Plus screen, which the company calls its Halo Full View display. As you can see, it has really thin bezels all around to make content consumption more immersive and provide more scrolling space for regular browsing. Up top, we have the 16 megapixel front camera embedded in its water drop notch, but again, more on that later. During our time with it, the notch didn't distract us or get in the way when browsing, but of course, it's still noticeable when watching videos on full screen. And speaking of watching videos on the Y31, the screen comes with a blue light filter to prevent eye strain during long periods of usage. And if you allow us to be a little technical about this, the device uses a P3 display, which basically means it can reproduce a wider range of colors compared to the usual sRGB displays. While it only carries a single speaker grill, it does come with audio booster to digitally enhance volume, but it still doesn't beat connecting a good pair of headphones whether wirelessly or via its 3.5mm jack. On to its cameras. The triple rear setup includes the main 48 megapixel shooter that does most of the heavy lifting. The other 2 megapixel sensors are for bokeh and macro to enhance your shots and give you more shooting options. If you think you've seen this kind of camera setup before, that's because this is almost the exact design found on the Vivo X50 Pro. Photos taken with its rear camera have nice, vibrant colors in them with decent detail. HDR also works well in general, but comes a bit desaturated. Its bokeh lens is a hit and miss and sometimes blurs a portion of the subject, but successfully cuts the person nicely most of the time. You can readjust the bokeh levels after taking the shot, but it doesn't always fix the problem. The camera comes with night mode, and after taking a few night shots, digital noise is easily seen in certain areas. We also played with its built-in night filters, and while they do give a certain treatment for the shots, they also tend to hide grainy areas, so that's a good thing. Selfies look great and have good contrast in them. Details are commendable as well thanks to its 16 megapixel front camera. Although just like the rear cameras, dimly lit shots are not its forte. We see the same digital noise, so it's still best to have ample lighting when using the Y31's cameras. At the heart of the Y31 is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 CPU that's accompanied by 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. And if that's not enough for you, its expandable storage can accommodate up to 1TB, so you won't have problems in terms of loading multiple games, movies, and photos into the phone. The device runs on FunTouch OS 11, which is based on Android 11 and brings certain features like Ultra Game Mode, offering picture-in-picture messaging, and esports mode that blocks incoming calls and messages while playing. Additionally, its fingerprint scanner claims a 0.3-second unlock time, and we'd say it was really responsive and instantly unlocks when you rest your thumb on the scanner. As for everyday performance, the phone is snappy and going through its UI is smooth and lag-free. Switching between multiple apps showed no signs of slowing down, and this is thanks to its capable processor and ample memory. The Y31 also had no problem running games. Titles like League of Legends and Call of Duty ran smoothly on the phone, and graphics quality is fairly detailed with saturated colors. Vivo also says that the Multi-Turbo 4.0 optimizes gameplay by reducing lags and stutter, and we'd like to say it's able to do its job most of the time. Although heavier games like Genshin Impact experienced major lag when its graphics settings are all maxed out. Settling for an overall lower setting fixed this, and the game still looked decent. Other features we enjoyed were its Wi-Fi support for both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz for faster connectivity, and Bluetooth 5.0 that makes pairing with different devices a breeze. As for the battery department, it comes with a large 5000 mAh pack to be able to last an entire day without needing to charge the device. We put this to the test by continuously streaming a high-resolution video with 50% brightness and volume, and the Y31 was able to last more than 15 hours before we needed to charge it. In real-life usage, it easily lasted more than one day of casual to mid-heavy use. Of course, it comes with battery-saving features that you could use if you need to stretch its battery life a little further. To help fill its large capacity battery, the Y31 comes with an 18-watt fast charge feature that promises up to 70% of juice in just 64 minutes. After a couple of charges, we were able to get about 60 to 63% each time, which is still not bad for its 5000 mAh battery. And as always in our reviews, The Modern Creatures aims to find special features in a device that make them worth having. A little extra something that make them stand out from the competition. And for the Vivo Y31, it would have to be this very attractive design and its 5000 mAh battery. Having a design that's glossy and shiny as this one demands attention when you use it. And although this model comes in a subtle black color, it's still able to demand attention when you bring it out because of the glossy body. Additionally, its battery performance that lasts more than a day is also a big plus, especially for power users. The Vivo Y31 is a phone that doesn't have the best of everything, but has features that matter. It comes with a great-looking design thanks to its glossy finish, capable internals with its 6 series CPU, generally decent camera despite its underwhelming low-light performance, and a battery that easily lasts a day even with slightly heavy usage. And that's about it. That was our review of the Vivo Y31. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions about the device or anything at all, the comment box is just down below. And as always, please do visit our website and our other social media channels for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, I'm Vika. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.